Good morning, students. We have already started the second unit of production management, that is material management. In my last class, I discussed the introductory part of material management, that is, what is it, what are the definitions given by different experts regarding material management, and after that, I discussed what are the primary objectives of material management. Today, we'll discuss the secondary objective of material management and the importance of material management. So before starting today's concept, I want to remind you in brief what is material management and what are the primary objectives of material management so that we can able to get a clear idea about the secondary objectives of material management. So let me start. What is a material management? Material management, we can say that it is a process of planning, procuring, preserving, usage and handle of materials or other material related activities. So in case of material management, the organization makes various plans related to what? In case of material management, the organization prepares various plans related to the quality of raw material the organization should have to procure, and after that organization makes various plans related to how much quantity the organization should have to procure, should have to purchase for producing the finished goods. Again, organization prepares various plans or organization identifies the supplier from whom the organization procures its goods, so that organization able to procure its goods or procure its raw material at less cost or at least possible price. So in case of material management, or material management is a process of planning, and after making various plans related to material related activities, organization makes suitable arrangement for procuring the raw materials. Means organization place an order to the supplier, and after that it makes necessary arrangement for receiving or inspecting the quality of raw material, and after that material management provides various guidelines or various principles for handling or preserving the material so that the material can be used without any breakage and without any wastage. Some organization able to produce the good qualitative product. So we can say that material management is a process of planning, procuring, preserving, handling and usage of material or material related activities. So material management is a very important aspect, because if organization wants to minimizing the cost and improving the quality of the product, it has to manage the material aspect or material component of the organization. So this is the concept of material management. So material is again divided into two types: direct material and indirect material. And directly, or in short, we can say that material management is a process of controlling direct material and indirect material. And material management starts with identification of the quality of material and ends with introduction of material into the machine for manufacturing the finished goods. So the concept of material management starts from identification of the quality of raw material. Means what type of or what kind of raw material generally organization requires. These things is identified in the areas of material management, and after that organization makes various plans or makes necessary arrangement for procuring the raw materials, and makes various guidelines for preserving and handling the raw materials, and at last the raw material is fed into the machine for producing the finished goods. So material management starts with identifying the quality of raw material and ends with introduction of raw material into the machine for producing the goods. So the areas of material management starts from identifying the quality of raw material and ends with the introduction of raw material into the machine for manufacturing the finished goods. So this is the concept of material management. And in our last class, we also discussed the primary objective of material management. The objective of material management is divided into two categories. First one is the primary objective and second one is the secondary objective. So primary objective means what? Primary objective is the basic objective, is the main intention of material management. So let me discuss primary objective in brief, and after that we will discuss the secondary objective of material management. So what are the primary objectives? First main intention of material management is low price. Means material management gives much importance to identifying a good supplier. Means material management helps the organization to identify a good supplier, or a good vendor, so that the organization able to get its raw material at least possible price or at minimum price, so that the farm able to minimize the total cost of the production. So getting the product or getting the raw material at least possible price is the main intention of material management. And material management helps the organization to identify a good supplier, a good vendor who can provide the qualitative goods at less cost, so that farm able to minimize its total cost of production. Next intention of material management is high inventory turnover. So another primary objective of material management is high inventory turnover. Means material management helps the organization to convert its inventory into sell. Inventory turnover means what? Inventory turnover is a technique of converting the finished goods or converting the inventory into sales. So material management helps the organization to convert its inventory. Its inventory means its raw material, its finished goods into sell, so that organization able to get some profit. If the organization having high amount of inventory, then farm's capital is blocked. Uh, if there is a proper material management, then organization able to identify how much quantity is needed, or how much quantity is needed for production. Means what is the demand of the product. So accordingly organization produces the goods, so that farm can and material management also identifies the quality of the raw material which is required for production, so that farm able to produce a good qualitative goods, and farm able to sell its finished goods. Means if there is a proper inventory management, then farm able to convert its inventory into sales as quick as possible. So there is a high inventory turnover if there is a proper management of material, so that farm's capital is invested anywhere else, so that farm can able to get some return, or farm can able to get maximum return. So next is low cost of acquisition and possession. So next primary objective of material management is low cost of acquisition and possession. Means material management provides various guidelines to the organization, so that farm can able to acquire its cost sorry farm can able to acquire its raw material and possess that raw material or finished goods in such a way that farm can able to minimize its total cost. Farm can able to minimize its storage cost. Means it identifies, means material management identifies how much quantity the organization should have to purchased at a time, so that the transportation cost can be minimized. So if the transportation cost is minimized, then there is a low cost of acquisition. Means the farm can able to reduce the production cost also. Next objective of material management is continuity of supply. Material management identifies how much quantity is needed for the organization for producing the goods, and it also identifies when the organization require the material. So before that time arises, organization makes various arrangement for procurement of the goods. So uh, there is a continuity of supply of raw material, and without any interruption farm can able to produce the goods. Because main intention of material management is to procure the right quantity goods of right quality from the right supplier at right price from the right source or at right time. So before the production stop, organization or material management identifies that the requirement there is a requirement of raw material, and again organization makes various arrangements for procuring that raw material so that production can turn in a continuous manner. Next one is the consistency of quality. Another objective of material management is to maintain the consistency of quality. Means organization's main intention is to procure, material management's main intention is to procure the qualitative raw materials so that farm can able to produce a qualitative goods. So for maintaining the quality aspect of the raw material, organization or material management suggests that the organization should have to set a standard, and according to the standard the organization should have to place the order to the supplier or to the vendor, and accordingly he has to receive the accordingly organization should have to receive the goods, so that there is a possible of maintaining a quality. Means organization or material management provides various guidelines for setting the standard for different product or different raw material, and accordingly the material manager, the purchase manager receives the goods, so that there is a possibility of consistency of quality, means the quality can be maintained. Next objective of material management is the favorable supplier relations, and material management's intention is to maintain a cordial relationship with the supplier or vendor. Material management suggests that if the organization maintain a good relation with the supplier, then organization got three benefits. Like when the organization placed an order, the supplier can supply the goods as quick as possible, and after that if the organization want to cancel its order, or if the organization having last time cancellation of order, if the organization maintain a good relationship with the supplier, then it is possible for them to cancel that one. And third benefit the organization got, if the supplier getting new materials or discover some new materials, then the supplier provide this new material to the organization, and by using this thing farm can able to produce a good quality to goods. Next one is the development of personnel, and main intention of material management is to develop the human resources of the production department, because if the organization procure the right qualitative material, and if the organization having every resources, but if the organization doesn't have any qualitative personnel, then they're not able to use all these resources in a most effective way. So material management suggests that for controlling the material aspect, means for producing the goods without wastage or without breakage of material, it is required by the organization or production manager to develop the skills, knowledge and abilities of human resource, so that they can able to use these things in a most effective way. And last objective of material management is to maintain a good record. So maintaining a good record is a primary objective of material management, because depending upon the record, the supplier provides the goods to the organization. If the organization having a good record, then the supplier are interested to supply the goods as quick as possible. So these are the various primary objective of material management. Today I will discuss the secondary objective of material management. So secondary objective means what? Secondary objective contribute something to the better control of material management. In secondary objective helps the organization or helps the material manager to achieve the primary objective. So there are various secondary objectives. Let me discuss various secondary objectives one by one. So first secondary objective of material management is reciprocal relation. So let me discuss first what is a reciprocal relation or reciprocity. Here, so reciprocity means what? When a manufacturer purchases the raw material from the customer may be a farmer. Clear. So when a manufacturer purchases the raw material from the customer and manufacture a finished goods, means and produce a finished goods, and after that if the manufacturer sells these finished goods to the customer from whom he purchases, then this process is called as reciprocity. and what are the relationship present between the manufacturer and the customer, that is known as reciprocal relation. So reciprocity means what? Reciprocity is a we can say it is a process. So reciprocity means when a manufacturer purchases the goods from a customer, and after that manufacturer produces the goods by mm, manufacturer produces the goods by using the raw material, and after that, after whatever the finished goods the manufacturer got, if these products again sell to the customer from whom he purchases, then this process is known as reciprocity. So maintaining a reciprocal relationship is an objective of is a secondary objective of material management, because it helps the material manager, or it helps the organization to achieve its primary objective. Primary one of the primary objective is to high inventory turnover, and produce the good quality goods. So, if there is reciprocal relation, the farm can be able to achieve the primary objective of high inventory turnover. Means the customer or the farmer are interested to supply the qualitative raw materials at less cost, so that whatever the objective of material management, what are the primary objective of material management can be achieved. And after that, the customer are interested to purchase that farm's product, means the farm can able to sell its finished goods to the customer, and there is high inventory turnover, and there is no storage of finished goods. So there is a possibility of high turnover. Whatever the materials the organization produced immediately, whatever the product the organization produced immediately, farm can able to sell it to the customer, and the farm's capital is not tied up, and farm can able to use its capital at anywhere else. Next, secondary objective of material management is new materials and product. The engineering and manufacturing managers are always interested in new product and materials for achieving their objectives. Means manufacturer always want to procure the latest quality materials, so that they can able to produce the latest products, so that they can able to produce a good qualitative good. So identifying a new material is the secondary objective of material management. Means it helps to achieve one primary objective of material management, that is also high turnover, and again producing a good qualitative goods. Means if the farm or if the manufacturer identifies a good quality raw material, then they can able to achieve the primary objectives of material management, that is high inventory turnover. Means they can able to produce a good quality goods, and the customer are interested to purchase that quality goods. Means there is a possibility of high turnover, and the farm can able to produce the good qualitative goods. What are the main intention of the organization? So next, secondary objective of material management is make or buy decisions. So the word itself says that in case of make or buy decision, the material manager, the organization takes decisions related to production of different parts, or procurement of or purchasing of different parts from the outsiders. Means this objective helps the material manager, or helps the organization to achieve one primary objective, that is low cost of acquisition or possession, or low cost of productions. So lower cost of production. Make or buy decision helps the organization to achieve these primary objectives. How? This organization's main intention, or material management's main intention, is to procure the raw material at less cost. For procuring the material at less cost, the material manager should have to calculate the total cost of a total cost of the raw material, or total cost of a particular part. Total cost of a particular part. Means he should have to identify material manager should have to identify if a particular part procured from the outside, means if a particular part purchased from the outside, whatever the cost arises, and after that he has to calculate if that part produces in the organization, or in the within the plant, then what cost arises, and after that he has to compare these two costs. Whichever is minimum, he has to select that one, so that it is possible for the organization to reduce the total cost or to minimize the total cost of productions. So for minimizing the total cost means whatever the primary objective of material management, that is lower cost of acquisition and possession, or lower cost of acquiring the goods, that can be fulfilled if these decisions are taken. So in case of make or buy decision, the material manager has to calculate whatever the parts required for producing a finished goods that is advisable to produce within the industry or within the organization, or it is advisable or it is economical to the organization if the farm purchase it from outside. So next secondary objective of material management is standardization. So one of the primary objective of material management is to maintain the consistency of the quality. Means material management's one primary objective is maintaining the quality of the raw materials. How the organization maintain the quality of raw material? So there is a if there is a standardization concept, means standardization helps the organization to achieve one primary objective, that is consistency of quality. Means if the organization or the farm fixes a standard for every raw material, then it is possible for the organization to compare the raw material whatever the farm receives from the supplier with the standard, and if the raw material is according to the standard or as per the standard, then organization receives the raw material. So there is a possibility of maintaining the quality. Means organization get a benchmark to compare the raw material with compare the raw material, and that helps the organization uh, to maintain a quality aspect of the raw materials. Next secondary objective of material management is product improvement. So uh, this objective helps the organization to achieve one primary objective of material management, that is high inventory turnover, low cost of acquisition and possession. Means if there is a product improvement, means if the farm produces more improved goods, or if the farm produces more qualitative goods, or the farm produces a product which having extra features, then the customers are attracted towards the farm product, and without storing any goods, or the farm can able to sell all farm can able to sell its finished goods to the customer immediately. Means there is no concept of storage, there is no chances of arising storage cost. So if there is a product improvement, if the farm able to produce good qualitative product, then automatically customer are attracted towards the organization, and it is possible for the organization to convert its converts its inventory into sell, and farm can able to get enormous profit. So for improving the product, both the purchase department and the engineering department plays an important role. The purchase department supplement the technical skills of engineer in the program to boost the profit through product change. Means product department or purchase department helps the engineer department to design the material or design the product in such a manner that whatever the raw material available in the organization, the farm can able to farm can able to produce the goods by using this material. Next one is the interdepartmental harmony. So main intention of material management is to procure the right material from the right source at right price of right quantity, so that farm can able to achieve its measure objective. So whatever the primary objective of material management, or whatever the primary objective of the or main objective of production department cannot be achieved if there is a if there is no proper cooperation. If there is no cooperation and coordination exists between different departments, means material management's main intention is to manage the material in a better way. So means before the production stop, the organization or it provides various guidelines to the organization for procuring the goods before production stops. So if there is a interdepartmental harmony, means if every department work in a coordinated manner, in a cooperative manner, then finance department provide finance to the purchase department for purchasing the goods, and purchase department purchase the goods for production department before the production stop, so that within a particular time, means before the demand arises, the farm can able to produce the goods, whatever the objective of material management that can be achieved. So the main secondary objective of material management is to maintain our internal interdepartmental harmony, so that whatever the primary objectives, that is mean lower cost, procuring the goods at lower cost, and maintaining a good record, development of the personnel, whatever the primary objectives of material management, means procurement of the right quality goods, right quantity, deciding the right quantity of goods, and producing the good qualitative goods, whatever the objective of the organization, that can be achieved if there is a interdepartmental harmony, means if the departments within an organization work in a coordinated and cooperative manner, then it is possible for the organization to achieve its objective. Last secondary objective of material management is to forecast. Forecast means what? Forecast means estimation. Here estimation related to what? Estimation related to future price of the raw material. Means the organization of the material manager should have to forecast the future price of the raw materials, and it also helps the organization to achieve one of its primary objective, that is low cost of acquisition or low cost of procurement of the raw material. Means the material manager, if identifies or if estimate the future price in advance, the farm can able to identify that whether the price of the raw material in future will be in a increasing stage, or it will be in a constant stage. Means if the price of the raw material is hiked in future, then the farm can purchase the raw material, purchase the required quantity of raw material at lesser price, so that the farm can able to minimize the cost of the production. So these are the secondary objective of material management. So material management having two, the objective of material management is divided into two parts, that is primary objective and secondary objective. Primary objective as the basic objective, and secondary objective helps the organization to, or helps the material manager to achieve its primary objective in most effective and efficient manner. Next, I will discuss the importance of material management. I already told you why material management is important. So for improving the quality of the product or minimizing the cost of the product, material management is very important. So let me discuss various importance of material management in detail one by one. So first one is the lower price for material and equipment. His main intention of material management is to procure the raw material at lowest possible price. Means it identifies a vendor who supplies a good qualitative goods at lesser price, so that farm can able to procure the good quality materials at less cost, and farm can able to produce the goods at lesser cost. Next, faster inventory turnover. I already told you that the primary objective of material management is to faster inventory turnover. Means its intention is to convert convert the inventories into sell as quick as possible. Means it identifies the required quantity for manufacturing, so that farm can able to sell all the inventories. So all the inventories, means farm can able to convert its inventory into sell as quick as possible, and there is a continuity of supply. Means material management is very important for maintaining a continuity of supply. Means it identifies when the organization requires the raw material, and before the time arises, organization purchase manager purchases the raw material, so that there is a consistency of supply can be maintained. Next, importance of material management is to reduce lead time. So what is lead time? Lead time is the time gap between placing the order and receiving the order. Means when the organization places the order to the supplier, so a supplier takes some time for providing the raw materials to the organization. So whatever the time required for placing the order and receiving the order, that is known as lead time. During lead time, organization not able to doesn't able to get any raw materials. And another intention of our material management helps the organization to reduce the lead time. How material management helps the organization to maintain a good or cordial relationship with the supplier, so that supplier can send the goods, send the raw material to the organization as quick as possible. Next importance of material management is to reduce transportation cost. Means for reducing the transportation cost, uh, material management is very important, because material management identifies how much quantity the organization should have to procure at a at once or at a particular time, so that with minimum transportation cost the organization can able to procure the material, and the unit cost of the raw material can be minimized. It provides various guidelines and suggestions related to reducing the transportation cost. Next one is the less duplication of effort. Means in case of material management helps to reduce the duplication of effort. Means whatever the work or whatever the area scope of material management we can able to identify, and the material management job started from identifying the quality of raw material, and the job is started, or the area of material management is started when the organization got the finished goods. So these things are done in the area of material management, and these things cannot be done by other department, and material manager should have to responsible for these things only. So other managers, other departmental managers responsible for other work, so there is less duplication of effort. Next importance of material management is to reduce material obsolescence. Material management's another intention is to, our material management is very important to reduce the material obsolescence. Means reduce the material wastage. Means it identifies how much quantity is required for producing the goods. Accordingly, the organization procure the raw materials, so without any wastage or without any obsolete or outdated material, the organization able to produce the finished goods, and this can send to the send to the market for selling. Next, material management is important to improve the supplier relationship, better record and information. And main objective of, or the primary objective of material management is to maintain a cordial relationship with the supplier, so that supplier can able to provide latest quality material, and supplier can supply the material as quick as possible. And if there is a last time cancellation system, then supplier provide this facility to the organization. So material management is very important to improve the supplier relationship, and it also helps the organization to maintain a better record and information. So accordingly, supplier supplies the raw material. Next one is the better interdepartmental cooperation. Already told you the secondary objective of material management is the better is to maintain a interdepartmental cooperation. So material management is very important to maintain a interdepartmental harmony. Means in case there is a proper management of then every department can work in a coordinated and cooperated manner, so that whatever the objectives of the organization can be achieved in a better way. Last one is the last importance of material management is personal development. So it is the main primary objective of material management. So personal development, so why important to the organization, or why important to the production department? So no doubt the production department having all the things for producing a particular goods, or having all the resources for producing the goods, but if it doesn't have any qualitative or right skilled people for producing the goods, means without wastage the farm cannot able without wastage the farm cannot able to produce the goods. If so, for producing a goods without wastage, the farm must have to require quality and require skill of people. So the production manager or the production manager should have to focus, should have to give much importance to develop the skills, knowledge and capabilities of human resources. So whatever the resources the organization having, or whatever the qualitative raw material purchased by the purchase department, they can able to use these things, and without any wastage the farm can able to produce the food. So these are the importance of material management. So this is all about our today's class. Thank you.